I think the most important thing is just, to continue doing what makes me great. I mean, there's no need to change who I am. Like, ultimately, who I am will become the leader that I need to be. I think the most important thing is just making sure that, we're ultimately keeping the culture where it needs to be, that we're coming in and attacking every day the way we need to attack it, and that we're getting better as a unit each and every opportunity that we can.
Speaking of what made you great, you're just recognized by executives as the second best interior offensive line in the league. Just talk about, I don't know if you saw that and how you feel about that. And does that motivate you? What are we looking for?
I mean, that's cool for sure. I mean, my goal is always to be the best, though, and that's the way it's going to stay. So, yeah.
What was your reaction to Trey Smith's deal?
I mean, I was really cool knowing him personally. I mean, it was much deserved. Just knowing the journey that he went through ultimately, not only to get to the NFL, but, how great he's been as a player. I thought that was huge for sure.
What are your expectations for this football team?
Super Bowl champions. That's always the expectation. So, yeah.
You think that's a realistic goal?
I think it is a realistic goal because we can win the Super Bowl. Like, why not? Why can't we win? Do you think it's unrealistic?
Do you think the roster is in place to do that?
I think it is in place to do that, yes, sir.
You think guys have a little chip on their shoulder, especially guys who were part of last year's team?
I mean, we absolutely do. I mean, last year's campaign is obviously not at all how we wanted it to go. A lot of unfortunate things happened, but ultimately this year is a new opportunity, and we're going to attack it the way we need to attack it. And like I said, the goal remains the same. Like, we want to be world champions, and that's where we're at.
First round. What's some of the differences you think this year as opposed to last year that you can get over the time?
I mean, I think we built a great core on offense, with the addition of George and a lot of other key pieces. I think drafting Booker, he's going to be a hell of a guy to just, bolster the front line. And we have many additions across the board, but those are just, I think, some of the guys who will play a really key piece in what we do this year.
Tyler, I'd imagine you're going to be wanting to get a big contract after what you see Trey Smith getting your accolades as well. But when you see the organization do what they do with CD and Micah in terms of letting it drag out, do you let your mind kind of get to that place of where it could be?
I mean, I don't. I mean, I can only control what I can control. And ultimately, I can make every choice every day to be the best that I can be on that field. And that's ultimately what I'm going to continue to do. Everything else will take care of itself.
As a former first-round pick, what's your message to Tyler Booker coming in and also Tyler Guyton looking to kind of make that step in year two?
I really say just keep your head down and work. Ultimately there are going to be ups and downs, but staying consistent and coming in and attacking every day is what's going to lead you to where you want to go.
How important is it to have a leader like Micah here in spite of whatever contract concerns there might be?
I mean, I think it's extremely important. I mean, obviously, he's a hell of a teammate, hell of a player, and he's going to be a key piece on this team. And that's each and every year he's been here, but especially more so now.
Would you like to get extension conversations going?
I mean, that's not up to me. I can only control what I can control, and that's coming in and working.
How much do you pay attention to what Dak went through in CD and now what Micah's going through in terms of getting their contract extension?
I mean, I can't really say it's been heavy on my mind. I mean, the only thing that we can handle is the work, because ultimately, we're going to play Eagles week 1, and that's where my head is, so yeah.
What's the thought process between changing agents?
Really, I just felt like it was the best move for me in terms of, the direction I wanted to go with my representation.
When you guys hit the field, is there any piece of advice or any words of wisdom from Zach Martin that might be echoing in your head?
I mean, one thing he told me before he retired was to just always be an ascending player. What I take that as is, work to make yourself better in each and every day. And ultimately, I want to not only do that, but work to make everybody around me better in each and every day. So I think that's one piece of wisdom that I'll take with me for sure.
How do you sum up what happened in the offseason? How excited are you to get started?
I mean, I'm extremely excited. I mean, we made a lot of great additions. We've done a lot of great work. It's been consistent. I think the hay is in the barn. With training camp coming around, we're just putting more hay in there. So I'm excited.
Shawty applauded y'all's effort in OTAs and minicamp. How can y'all carry that and hit the ground running here?
I mean, I think just being consistent the way we were. The messages that they, expressed to us, ultimately where they wanted to see us at in terms of when we came back for training camp. I think just continuing to build upon that is the best way we can do that.
Thanks, Tyler.